Look.
Hello. All right, who's coming down on that show? I'm surrounded by parrots. I wonder how that happened. What? No, leave it alone, Bob. That's for someone else. It's not for you. Ah! You know, I didn't bring it out. I brought it out because you leaked on me. I had to get my paper out, you silly bird. You're having a little leakage problem today, Bob. Ah! Darn it! You little pest! He stole my paper. I was leaving that out so I could wipe you off, you little toad, and you grabbed it out of my hand. Here, boy. Yeah, you're leaking a little today. Yeah. There you go. Hey. No, you leave her alone. No, you leave her alone. Come here. Leave her alone.
What do we have today?
Yep. No. Don't start. Don't start, Pippa. Don't start it. Behave. No, you behave. That's right. That's right. You behave. Ah! No. Pippa, get out of there. Get out. Come here. No, step up. Step up. Ah, let go. Here we go. Let go. Let go. Down there. No.
It hasn't taken long for things to devolve into chaos, has it?
Nope. Frightened trouble and it's fast.
You behave. You behave. Pippa. Pippa. No, come here. Come here. No, you're not doing it. No, you're not. No. Come here. Come. Let go. Let go. Let go. These hook bills, boy, they're hard to get loose. Come on. Well, I'll hold your feet then. Let go. I'm not giving your feet back. Let go. Pippa. Good girl. Sit in my lap. No, right here. Right here. Stay right there. Be calm. Be calm. There's a girl. Yeah. Always fun peeling a hook bill off of wires, huh? Yeah, they just hold on. Hi, Cause.
Oh, little Cosy. Hello, darling.
She's doing better, so it's her first day off of Batrol, so.
Hi, Cosy. We are proud of you.
Yeah, she's upset with me because I'm giving her probiotics via a syringe mixed in water and doesn't taste terribly good.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. The eat something healthy treatment. Very popular.
If I could mix it in food I knew she would eat, that would be different, but she's picky. She'll eat her edamame, she'll eat the sunflower seeds, she eats, during the day she eats some of the pellets, but she's not much into the mash. Once in a while. Mr. Cecil over there, who's preening sugar right now, he's figured out these balls. I can't take it out if he sees it, but I'll show it to you later. But I took one of those balls that he can just pop apart in no time. He takes a $5 ball and turns it into trash in 30 seconds, or a minute at most. So I took some small zip ties and zip tied everything together on it. We'll see what he does with that. I know he can bust the zip ties, but at least he'll have fun doing that.
So let's greet some chatters. We have Buktia Shah, who says, beautiful family, love you so much. Thanks for that, Buktia, and thanks for coming. And then we have Calvin Thurston saying, hey, everybody. I think Calvin, he's a fan of our Triton, so he certainly has enjoyed the Triton Trouble.
Hello, both.
Pippa.
And hello to the lurkers as well.
Exactly. Hello, lurkers.
We're glad to have everyone, even if you don't chat. That's perfectly fine if you don't. Look at
What
the
are
cute
you?
Pip. Isn't she just precious?
This one, you mean this Pip? No, this Pip.
Well, I said the Pip, but the
I know.
Cossie as well. They're both precious girlies.
Yeah.
Both
She is precious. She's a little wild today, though, this Pip.
Well, that's part of her charm.
She's trying to go after this one, so.
Oh my, it's two ladies who are both good in a scrap.
I'm interested how it ended yesterday with Mando after I left. So how long have you needed Don to put him out of his little hiding spot under the cage?
You open the door and he runs out the door is the way it works. So.
Oh. Okay, so basically walking through his own cage. Okay.
It was a little crazy though because I ended up having 3 birds on me at once to put up, and then he ran out. And trying to deal with all of them at the same time to try to get them back in their cages was fun. No, you can't get in there. That's not for you. That's for Cecil. But right now he's being preened. Nope. She's acting. Well, she's begging for preening is what she's doing. Get out of there. You can't have that. How many times do I have to tell the Bob? Oh, no, you don't. Come here. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get back on my lap. No. Here we go again. Pippa, I'll just hold your leg. You're not going anywhere. You're coming back down on me. You're not going up there. You're not doing it. You're not. Come on. Back. No. Let go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Down. Pippa.
Pippa.
Yeah, well, she's attached to me right now.
Falcons, who just came in, says, hello, everyone and everybody. Pippa scared me. Oh, Pippa, do you scare our chatters?
Oh, Pippa, you're so sweet. You're not scary at all.
And then we have Jem and Jamie. Welcome, Jamin.
Hello.
Good to have you here, everybody.
Pippa would, I know she would prefer some lady fingers to cause.
It's sweet how Cecil plays Shuk Shuk in the background. Oh, and that cuddly.
No, she's not that cuddly. She wants to get out and go on her attack route. We're not letting you doing any attacks today. No doing attacks. No.
So I think there people can learn something how to basically hold a bird back from doing something it shouldn't do without squeezing it in any way. Since birds are rather fragile, you are not allowed to squeeze them in any way since they cannot breathe then. So you need to find a way to to grab them without basically have a rough hold.
It's usually the shoulder hold was what I'll use on
Mm.
her, or I hold her feet. You need to calm down. If you calm down, everything will be fine. And everything will be fine. It will. Yeah, if you just calm down.
Look, Babalu is such a good boy. Oh, he has a piece of wood.
Sugar is much more genteel in the way she asks to be preened, where Jasmine just runs up and shoves her face at him.
Sugar is doing the baby whine.
Is there something wrong with you I can fix? Hmm? Or are you going to just stay like this? I can put you in that little timeout cage, but then I have to watch to make sure nobody bites you through the cage. So I prefer to hold you here. Actually, I prefer for you to calm down, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? You're not going to calm down? No, you're not climbing up. I'm not letting you do that. Nope. I'm just going to block your head now.
Mm.
Hmm? Block your head. Get out of there. That's not yours. He doesn't even care much for those toys, unless they're in his cage. Yeah, you're going to throw the wood down. Yeah, I know the game. You're playing the game with me there, Bob. So you can come down, but you can't go away. You have to stay here with me. Because right now, trust is not high with the. Yes, that's right.
What a sweet Pippa whistle.
Hmm. I think that the Tritons were they're related to the Velociraptors. Bob, you're leaking again.
Oh no, poor boy.
He's having one of those days.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I shouldn't take showers in the morning. I should wait till night.
Bob, we know you. You don't do it to upset anybody. You cannot help.
At this point, he doesn't even know he's doing it. It's just leaking
Mm.
out. So it happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it'll just walk around and leak.
Poor boy.
I'm hoping here that Bob and by Bob's presence, it'll kind of draw her attention away from the fact that cause is above us.
So Lisa Banerjee has joined us. Welcome, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
We are
Hello,
dealing
Lisa.
with a little bit of Triton trouble at the moment, mostly caused by Pip Pip Pippa. Mr. Babalu Bob is actually a good boy. And we have Cosi out with us. There lies a feather.
I don't know what you could possibly want, Jazz. What is it you want? Hmm? Preen
Adding
me,
a
preen
little
me?
Moluccan madness to the Triton trouble.
That's easy for you to say. I can't. I can only pet you just a tiny bit. I have to keep this one in tow here till she gets fully calmed down. Bob, you know Pippa doesn't particularly care for you, so
Poor
even if you
boy.
are her species. I'd love to pet you, Jasmine, but right now I'm dealing with Miss Triton trouble down here.
Mm.
She's funny too. You can't tell by looking at her eyes. Well, I can, but unlike most birds, they don't get. She doesn't do the squinty eye look at you when she's getting rowdy. Instead she does the Marty Feldman look from Young Frankenstein. Her eyes get super wide when she's ready to go after something. So it's similar to a pit bull. They wag their tails when they attack another dog. It's kind of how she works. You calming down yet? No. Hmm. She has been good out here with Cause, but that's one of the things I wanted to talk about, and she's made it pretty obvious. You, if you spend time actually appreciating them for what they are, not just trying to fit them into your schedule, but but actually trying to appreciate their personalities, and you can do things like what I'm doing right now, which is keeping her from going after Cause. I also know that she's she's not ready to be released yet, so I have to keep a hand on her. And that comes from knowing her, doesn't it, Pippa? And if you try to appreciate them for what they are, you learn a lot. With her, when I go to give her anything in a cage, as soon as that cage door is open, I am required to pet her. If I don't, I'm going to get the sad sack look, like you didn't pet me. She doesn't know how to do that. She doesn't know how to do that. No, she doesn't know how to preen. No, no, she won't preen you. Yeah, a little luck and madness here. Yeah, you don't expect her to do that. Bob will do it for you.
Oh, Bob, you're such a good boy.
Good boy,
Do
Bob.
you think I'm confusing the viewers and especially the chatters since it looks like Babalu is appreciating himself all the time? So, nope, it's just me, Amy, using Babalu's profile.
Hi, Bob.
Oh, Bob, you're such a sweetheart.
Bob's a good bird. Bob's a good bird.
Hmm.
No foot. Don't use your foot. Yeah, I'm not going to let him hurt you, so don't worry about it. That one, just ignore her. Yeah. If you understood English, you'd know what I was saying. She's not. All she wants to do is be preened. And you don't preen, so at least I've never seen you preen. You don't get to know these your bird unless you um, are paying a lot of attention, and then you learn a lot of cues that they give. So, Bob, Bob, not there. We don't preen down there. He is into inappropriate preening. No, I'm not going to let you away right now. I'm not going to let you run away. Jazz.
Oh, Jasmine.
Jazz. Come on. Let's not do that. No. But she's not going to hurt you. Unless asking you to preen is somehow dangerous. Would you get your tail off her head? This is fun. No, don't start. Come on. Calm down. Calm down. Big pink bird isn't going to hurt you. Death by preening. Death by preening, huh? Bob? Bob's a good
Yeah,
bird.
Jasmine loves the adventure and the risk.
Bob? No.
Sitting
No, you're not.
next to
No.
dragons.
No, you're not. You're not going to go. No, you're not going to get on my shoulder and go after her now.
Bob, Woody, Woodsy down.
Jasmine, you're not having much luck, are you? Hmm? No, she won't do that. No. Oh, yes, back off. She's not going to do it. Bob? No, you don't. No, you don't. Come here. No, you're not getting loose. No. Okay, I gotta put the phone up for a second. I can't put it. I have toys in my pocket. I can't. Come here. No, you're not doing that. No. Ah, come here.
Mom
No.
needs a second hand to manage the birds.
No. No. Down here. And she managed to climb up onto my shoulder. You proud of yourself now? Hmm?
Probably.
Bob! Bob, that's not. No, we don't do that, Bob. Don't pull her tail. All right.
She's not a kangaroo, Bob.
Yep, he pulled her tail. That's not good. Don't do that. He was defending me. That's what he was doing. So that's why I'm petting him. Can't really punish him for that. Not that you want to punish a bird anyway, but you don't want to stop that behavior is what I'm trying to say. That's what punishment means, is to reduce or stop a behavior. Would you not chew my ear? Thank you. Jazz.
Yeah, you are the sweetest, Bob.
Yep, he's just trying to protect me. He's not sure about Pippa. She's all over the place right now, so. As long as I can keep her from going totally Muhammad Ali on everybody, she can stay out. I prefer her to stay out. So, but if you can sneak past me and you go after somebody, I'm gonna nope. Well, this is fun. This is the. It's not even a headlock. I just have my arm gently over her, but her shoulders are there, so she can't get by it. This is just a shoulder hold, and it's a simple hold. You just need to make sure she can't get the wings past. So you're going to make this whole show about you, huh, Pip?
Mm. From appreciating your parrot to appreciating the pip.
Pretty much.
Learning some jiu-jitsu along the way.
Well, she'll be unhappy if I have to take her out of here, so I'm just trying to get her calmed down, but it's not working too well at this point. I think, ow, don't bite my ear.
Mm.
She's nipping at my ear. Somebody wants to get preened, so she's nipping at my ear. Would you mind? Do you mind down
Not
there?
the ear.
I don't do it again. No. Okay. Hold on a second. You're going to get off my shoulder because you're nipping at my ear. Get up there. Because. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Mm.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Get down here again. Jeez. See, I do have that small cage, but the problem is that they can get hurt through the cage, or they can hurt somebody else through the cage. So that's only for extreme emergencies. I prefer not to use it. But you're gonna be calm now? No. She's just she's building up for another fight.
She's
Why
a
are you
tropical
fighting me?
storm pepper.
Pretty much. And Kaz is just up there looking like, oh, I'm staying out of this.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she's a good girl. Everybody be like Cos. Model citizen.
Oh, that makes me think of Terminator 2. That line, model citizen, after she's trying to kill him. That psychiatrist, what are you doing?
I need your clothes and your motorcycle. It's really hard to do
These,
an Arnold voice, actually.
I'll be back. Come here. No! Trying to give Cecil a toy while holding Pippa against the side of the aviary. No, you're not going to do it. No, you're not going to do that. No. Pippa? Now I've got her in a foothold. Yeah, you have somebody here who has determined to keep you out, but at the same time can't let you do what you want to do. No. Little Miss one track mind here. You've got a one track mind. You do.
And that one track is violence.
At the moment, yeah. I didn't get any of this out of her yesterday. She was fine the whole way. Today she's totally focused on cause. Can't you just calm down for a minute? Can't you? Oh, leave him alone. Well, it's not exactly what I planned, but at least you can see how she hasn't tried to bite me, and I've managed to keep her from going after cause for quite some time now. No, I know, Bob. Bob, don't make her nervous. Stop. Okay, now I can't see the stream. There we go.
Mm.
Pippa. Oh, poor Pippa. She's the poorest little girl.
I can
Poor.
just read some more chapters. I'm not sure where I stopped, so I say I start with Lisa Banerjee. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Spirit Matter, and welcome, Kristen and Kelly Sue Cockatoo. And then we have Jocelyn Pretty here. So great to have you all here today.
Hello, everyone. I know why you stopped greeting people. It's because we got distracted by Thug Pippa.
Pippa.
Yeah. It's wonderful to watch, but I think we need to interrupt the Pippa show for Jem and Jamie because she wishes us a happy Monday, everybody, and donated $15. So thank you for that.
Well,
Oh,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much, Jamie.
I don't know if I can get to the to the media stream to play the video. Okay, I can try. I think you can do that. I don't know. You're having internet problems. Let me see if I can.
I can do it if you want me to.
I think I've got it. I don't know. Let's
Okay, then I will start the thank you video.
Thank you. And I'm selling a Triton cockatoo cheap. No, not really. Peppa, you're not getting better. You're getting worse. I can tell. This is not good. You're not getting better. No, not when you start panting. She's out of breath from fighting me at this point. Right, Bob? Oh, Jasmine's finally got a. She's finally got a clue. She sees what's going on. Sometimes you don't get these things, right? She's looking like, he's got a problem he's holding here. Yeah.
Upset Moluccans.
Yeah, this is another thing. She's got her tail spread like that. That's with her. That's not a good sign.
Oh no, and now we have someone whining. Shuggy.
Well, let's see. So far, it looks like Cecil's managed to bust two of those zip ties I zipped that toy together with. It's definitely got his attention. He's used to being able to just rip those things apart in no time at all. And now he has to cut those to do it. So
He has a toy back there.
yeah, if you handed that toy to almost every other bird in here, they would. Bob might play with it for about 30 seconds and throw it away, but he'll keep working on it until he has it in pieces. I'm fairly sure.
I hope Jasmine
It's
doesn't
hard
think
to.
Cozy will clean her. Nope.
Kazi knows how to, but I'm not sure she. With what's been going on with Pippa, she's probably not too keen on the idea. You know, I'd
Mm.
love to do that right now, but I can't let it go of Pippa. I can't let go of Pippa.
Why?
No, I have to keep my hands up around her head so I can stop her shoulders from when she leaps to get off me. I'm sorry. I want to pet your beak, but I can't. I have I have a killer bird down here. She thinks she's a velociraptor. Pippa. Pippa. Poor Pip. You just want that taste of blood and you can't get it, can you? This is mate territoriality is what it is. She sees cause as a challenge to her relationship with me. But there she goes again. Now you need to calm down. When you start sounding like a washing machine starting up, I know we got problems. Yeah. Well, he's almost got one of those pieces. No, he's actually breaking the plastic. That's fun. You know, it's supposed to be a rattle ball, not something you just shred the second you get it. He ignores me, of course. I can't do that right now, sugar. I'm sorry, I can't. I've got to watch this one. Even Bob is he's keeping his distance from her. Once Bob realizes one of the other birds is serious about being in attack mode, he bravely flees from the environment. You need to calm down. I'm going to take you inside. Calm down. Calm down. You need to calm down. I'm not holding her now. Sometimes restraining her makes her worse too, so I'm trying to let her know she's at least free to move around a little bit. Pippa. Pippa.
Unfortunately, she cannot hear the calming bird sounds we can hear.
No, she is starting to calm down now, but I don't know how long it'll last.
We'll
She's still
never
giving,
know.
still got that bug-eyed look, but
Yeah, Sugar has the best begging face.
Sugar, I can't do that.
And the
Do you really
best
want?
begging.
Do you really want the axe murderer to come after you? No, you don't. Except that Sugar knows that Pippa won't bother her, so she doesn't see a threat. Pippa and Sugar have something worked out. I'm not sure what it is, but they have something worked out. So we're human, so we tend to get into a routine, right? And you have to break that routine at least one time during the day, and not the same time every day. You'll want to do something different with your bird, even if it's just take them out of the cage randomly and pet them, and if you have to put a bandage on. But and try different things with them to learn about their personalities. Otherwise, they just become a fixture. Humans have a way of doing that. We just make something a fixture in our life. Oh, that's the bird. Well, that doesn't work with these guys. They're just too smart. You start doing that, then they'll outwit you, and not necessarily in a good way, right? Right, Sugar? Sugar says, I don't see a problem with Pippa right now. Why aren't you petting me? In this case, I see more than you do, little girl, but that's not normal. I know the little pimp. I know the little pimp. You're doing better now. Your eyes don't look quite so open. You're giving me the Igor look. And quite often, that's where the problems develop when you're not really interacting with your bird at least a couple of times a day, preferably, even if it's just 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there, something different than the day before. You know, then you might miss signals they're trying to tell you too. They may have some issue they need fixed, and they're trying to tell you, and you don't speak your language, so I can look over in the cage at her face and know whether she wants a little more peanut butter or not in the morning. And I don't think if I took pictures of the look on her face and when she's doing it, when she's not, I don't think you could see it. I can see it. Can't I? You wanted a little extra peanut butter this morning, didn't you? Yeah. Ooh, I can't do that right now. Don't feel comfortable taking my hand away from Pippa. Everybody else is taking this in stride. Jasmine is preening. Cause is just looking on. Bob's sitting on my shoulder. Well, it didn't take him long. He's already got one side of that toy ruined. Haven't you? He's having fun with it, though. It's taking him longer than usual. If I double up and put two straps on each one, it'll take him even longer. He used to like to run around rattling them. Now he just wants to take them apart. Don't you, Cecil? You gonna behave now? You gonna behave now?
Oh no, Don, you are going to be in trouble. Kristen is writing in the chat that is the most pathetic and sweet cry to be pet that I have ever seen. Poor Sugar, and then she writes like, poor baby Sugar. I am going to call the bird police and get done for bird neglect.
She had to
yeah,
go a whole 5 minutes with no pets. It's intolerable.
she
Actually, it would
climbed
be nice
down.
if there is such a thing as the birdie police who
I'm
comes
gonna
by
want.
when owners don't do a good job.
And when owners are harbouring the special South German blue parrots that speak in Bavarian accents.
Yeah. The blue build. What was it? Oh my.
Ah. Don't do it. Good girl, Pippa. Good girl. Yep, she's gonna be good now for a while.
Let's hope
That
so.
could be. Well,
Oh yeah, she's
probably.
rousing. That's a good sign.
It is a change of attitude. She's still breathing a little hard,
Mm.
but
And Mander is
no.
such a good boy. I think we should appreciate that. That he's sitting in his corner and making no trouble at all.
Yeah, we did all that before we went live. It was over here getting in my face, making it extremely difficult for me to do anything to set up the video. He was demanding to be petted and pet me now.
Yeah, of course he's demanding. He's the Mander.
He's the demander mender.
He is.
That's a good pip. Preening. And a silly Tasman.
Yeah, I want to know what Jasmine's getting up to. Is she going to start running laps?
Maybe. Now, they all have such distinct personalities, and they're not they're not permanent. Those personalities change little by little, so making that special time with them every day, so that yeah, I see you. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna try to change the camera. Don't move yet. It takes 6 hours to change the camera. I've asked them to do something about this, but so far no luck.
Real Shuggy.
Hi, Shug. Hi, baby. Yeah, she's climbing down now. She wants to be petted so much.
Yeah. Falcon still wants her to be petted too. You have a lot of advocates in chat, Miss Sugar.
Hey, baby.
Finally. Time
Sugar,
for the
you're
most
sucking.
important beak in the world.
Hey, Shug. Hey, baby. Hello, sweetness.
Well, Kristen says, oh no, she's crying again. Don, are you pinching her off camera? I don't think Don's
No.
pinching her. I think she's pinching him. If she doesn't
That's
get her beak pat, she'll pull Don's hair out.
which there isn't that much of.
It's because Sugar pulled it all out.
Pretty much. She gets behind me and pulls my hair if I'm not petting her.
She's a vicious
Sure.
attack, Moluccan.
Hi, baby.
Well, she's the leader of the Moluccan Mafia.
My cuteness. It takes a lot to get her to climb down to do this. She's like, I'm going to get petted one way or the other. She won't climb on me. Well, once in a while, she'll climb on the back of the chair. She's not feeling well, she might climb on me. It's pretty. That again has only happened a few times. What's going on? You tired of hanging out? You know, it's amazing what you can learn just by spending a little time with them outside your normal routine. You get yourself into a real routine, though, you're going to lose a lot. You need to be able to break the routine somewhat.
Is Mando okay? I just see that Causey is sitting now on his spot. Oh, okay. No further questions.
Yes, I have that big beak looking at me like if
And it,
you
it
don't.
was Causey who sits in that spot. Must be someone else. Causey is sitting next. Then it's Pip. Pip got his spot. Sorry, Pip.
I should. Don't get upset. I know you fought for your pets, and he just wandered over. Hi, sugar. Hey, baby. What you doing? Hmm? Hold on, Amanda. Hold on. Hi, guys.
Causey, you know the Mando.
Hmm. And there's
He's the
Cecil with his
neighbor.
ball as well.
Mm-hmm. Causey
Yeah.
and Mando are neighbors. They watch movies together.
Doesn't mean Cosy isn't scary though.
No.
I mean, look how big and intimidating she is.
And then we have that super tiny Mando bird.
Yeah.
Yep, he thinks he's a budgie.
I think a budgie could bully Amanda pretty easily.
I have no doubt. Hi, sugar. Hello, guys.
But budgies are usually, they want to be friends with everybody, so they might just include Mando in the group. Because budgies definitely have no idea about size, so they would be like,
Mm,
so yeah, you are a budgie.
yeah.
Look at the little bird. It's a little bird.
He's so small and defenseless. Look at him.
Tiny boy.
And he's pink. Who would take a pink bird seriously?
I don't think many do take the pink bird seriously.
I mean, they are quite difficult to take seriously when you look at how they behave.
Mm.
Hi, sugar. She's still hanging out over here. Aren't you, sugar?
Sugar.
Oh, he's actually walking around with that toy now.
Mhm.
See if I can reverse the camera again.
I'm not sure how the other birds thinking about that.
Oh, sugar. That look. That look, sugar. Kaz was thinking, I'm sure she's thinking, it's been a while since I've seen him run around with a toy. Yeah, it's been pretty much the Pippa show today, but she's finally decided to just relax, which means that basically what I did there is called a motivating operation too, because I let her actually wear herself out, beating against me trying to get away. I let her until she was breathing pretty hard, and then I let her go, and she just went over there. So
All these
It's
cute faces and sounds.
I can't remember what they had another name for a motivating operation that didn't make a lot of sense, and it's fortunately it's out of my head now. But I learned it with that other term. Probably best I don't even mention it if I think of it. But anytime you work them up on one thing so that they're ready for another, it's a motivating operation. And she was actually breathing so hard, she was pretty tired. She wasn't really ready to fight at that point. So I took my chances and let her go, and she was okay. There's Jasmine, completely oblivious of the fact I can't speak, oblivious, oblivious of the fact that Pippa's there, and Pippa's like, oh, whatever.
Mm, so sweet. Yeah, Jasmine is just funny girl doing
She
crazy
is.
stuff.
You should see her in the morning. I have to record her in the morning sometime. I have so many recordings to try to finish, but I've been so busy with keeping cause, trying to keep cause healthy that.
Mm. Yeah,
But
our tiny Cossie needs food in her
I
belly.
get if I show you a video of what she's like in the morning, it's you can look at her and I say hello to her and she looks at you with her eyes about half open. And like, are you talking to me? It's morning. I don't talk to people in the morning. You give up sugar? Are you gonna come back down? All right. Yeah, they're unique. So you need to spend that time that like, I have a couple extra minutes. Let me just take them out and we'll do something. Cause all of them at some point or another, except for sugar, she would have a fit if I tried this. But I'll be just taking the clothes out of the dryer and I'll put them up on the rod I have in that room. And while I'm hanging my clothes, they hang out with me. So Cause likes that. The only problem is getting her down because you have to really stretch on your toes to get her down from there. She would stay up there for a long time if you didn't. But if you walk away, she squawks at you. So she would be up on the rod squawking, wouldn't you? Am I talking about you? Hmm? What, you want me to pet you too? I don't know if Sugar will let me do
Oh,
that.
Mama.
So one of the things you learn when you start to appreciate them and pay attention to them, you start to see signals that there's something wrong. You'll see it a lot earlier that way. So give you a chance to get to the vet if there's a problem or if there's some issue going on in their cage, they can let you know about it. But if you're not used to reading them in different situations, you won't know. So Kaz is the only one here too that will drink out of her water bottle and also out of a bowl. She was drinking out of her water bottle and looking at me funny, and just this weird look on her face, like maybe she wasn't giving enough water. So I gave her a bowl. Now she drinks out of both of them, but better if she just drank out of the water bottle. But she was looking at me like something's wrong here.
She just
So
wanted to check it was the same water and that you weren't giving it inferior water.
yeah, I think she can tell the difference. The water in the bottle doesn't get the dust and all that on it. It only takes like a couple of minutes for it to get covered in dust. Even with all the filters running in the house, there's no way to fix that. Unless you had a huge air cleaning system that was running 24/7, sucking the air through all the time, it's not going to happen. Not with these dusty birds.
Or some kind of birdie fountain
Well,
or a
even
birdie rain
the,
shower, where the water gets cleaned all the time.
You need an
well,
indoor sprinkler system.
Hmm.
I have a big gallon sprayer, the kind you use to spray your plants or whatever, where you pump, you use it's got a pump on it. You pump the pressure into the thing. That's how I spray them down now. So it's pretty much effortless. I only have to pump up the pressure a couple of times and go through and just soak them. So they weren't too sure about that in the beginning, but now they're okay with it. Especially Bob. Bob's like, "Oh, cool, bring it over here." Romeo is too. He sees water and he wants to get wet. So hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Now, to really appreciate them as individuals, you have to find extra time. People get in relationships and they do the same thing, right? They just kind of go along, and and that's how relationships end. So you don't want your relationship with your parent to end. So. Well, I've gone a little over, so thank you, Amy and Eleanor, for moderating. And now that it's all calm, which we didn't have before, it's the reverse of everything else. I'm gonna say see you on Wednesday.
And
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks for
coming,
coming,
everybody.
everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the scream, Don. Thanks, Jamin, for the donation. Yeah, and hope to see you Wednesday.
Bye all.
Science knowledge only adds to the excitement, the mystery, and the awe of a flower.
Evidence is evidence. It's public. Everybody can look at the evidence and assess it, and eventually, if there's enough evidence, come to the same conclusion.
The Chloe Sanctuary for Parrots and Cockatoos, a nonprofit charity dedicated to the empowerment of captive parrots and public awareness.